So, anything to expect? Maybe give us a teaser on what to
A
expect.
teaser.
Yeah. Hello. So, we just came out of the screening. That's the African premiere of My Father's Shadow here at the Durban International Film Festival. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
So I'm here with one of the producers of the film, Fumbi Ogunbanwo.
Yes.
I hope I got it right.
Yeah, you did actually.
Awesome. Okay, so what is the feeling like coming out fresh out of the cinemas, watching the film?
I think, first of all, thank you to Durban for just the opportunity to screen the film on the continent. I think it's really special that we're able to sort of bring it back, to the African continent. And I think I just feel really grateful. I'm really glad that people resonate with the film, and these questions that people have about the film, but that's exactly what we wanted, that it struck conversation and it's made people feel. So yeah, very grateful.
That's great. And we saw the audience reaction.
Yes.
What would you say is different from the audience reaction here to its actual premiere in Cannes?
I think, well, first of all, Cannes is a global, space. It's a world cinema space, and it's a prestigious film festival. And the real, just to see the diversity of people, I think, watch the film at Cannes and still feel the same thing that people on the continent also feel now that it's screened at Durban. I think it's a positive thing for us. Um, I would have hoped and liked to see more people in the audience, I think, at Durban. And I would hope that, going forward, like in coming years, like for filmmakers, that they can count on, just having like more people show up for the films, because we do like that audience engagement and we live for it, in a sense. But other than that, I think it's great that we've been able to strike a similar sort of emotional note with different types of audiences. It means that truly the story is universal, and that's what we hoped for.
That's great. And where were you? This is just one of those random questions. Where were you when you found out that the film had been selected for the Uncertain Regard at
Oh
Cannes?
my God. I mean, I remember perfectly. I was in my car, I was driving. I got a call from my two business partners, Wale and Aki, who directed and wrote the film. And actually, I didn't get a call. I got a WhatsApp message. And you know how you're driving and you see your WhatsApp and then you're like trying to respond while you're driving, which I do not recommend.
Yeah.
But I literally saw it and I freaked out. And so I called them on video and cried.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow. Okay, so now after hearing about it, the tears and all the emotions, what has been the ripple effect of that now to you as someone who worked on the film, and then also just basically the whole industry? I'm sure eyes will be on you,
Yeah.
and everything that came with it, basically.
I think the very first thing is the feeling is just, it's gratitude, real gratitude in my heart to God and to the crew members back at home in the UK. We have some crew that came from Kenya as well. Some crew that actually came from South Africa too. And I think it's just real gratitude to God and to all of them for the opportunity, and like that we didn't set out to be like the first Nigerian film ever to be selected, but the fact that we are now means that it set a historical record, but it's also created access. And that's what we want to continue to do in Fatherland and with our company and with the kind of stories that we tell, is to create access, and show that it is possible, and that stories from the continent should continue to contribute globally to the narrative of filmmaking as a whole. So I'm really glad for that. The pressure, honestly speaking, I've just learned to be in a state of like flow, because more than pressure, I think it's just there's the weight of responsibility. knowing that truly what we're building and what we're doing, what we've done now, is the first, and it's also our first feature as a company. But it's certainly, I think, shown us that it is possible. My proudest and biggest thing is how much of like the crew from Nigeria and even across the continent were in the film. Majority of the crew were came from the continents. You know, you have about over 90% of the crew from the continents, and that for me is what I'm excited about. And it shows that we can continue to tell these types of stories, and these types of stories have a place globally. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Fatherland
Yes.
and the work you do,
Mm.
when was Fatherland established? Give us just a brief about Fatherland and the work you do,
Mm.
and also what's to expect.
Okay, so we are a modern studio based in Lagos and London. We were established about 6.5 years ago, founded by my business partner Wale Davis, and I lead the company as CEO and co-founder. Akin Davis as well, his brother, who's the director of My Father's Shadow, is also our partner and a director in the company. And I mean, together we all just want to tell stories that culturally specific across the continent, but have universal themes. You know, a lot of the stuff that we also produce is across short form as well as like long form. So we produce like commercials and like music videos and stuff.
I've also
And
seen
then
your
we,
podcast.
yes, and the
Yes.
podcast, yes.
Yeah.
And then we also produce like long form stuff as well. And I think it's for us, it's exciting to be truly contributing to the lens of the African lens of like what storytelling needs to feel and look like, and to do it in a way that feels organic and to do it with people that you love, because that's all you can really hope and pray for. So yeah.
Okay. So, anything to expect? Maybe give us a teaser on what to
A
expect.
teaser.
Yes.
I mean, definitely stuff to expect. I would say watch this space. Um, the type of stories that we have within our slate are, you know, exciting, and they are full and they are robust and well-rounded, and I'm not going to say more than
Okay. So,
that.
how then do we follow Fatherland?
Okay, so you can follow us on Instagram and on X at We Are Fatherland. That's just one word. And then you can also follow me at Fumbi_O.
All
Yes.
right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
I will do.
All
Thanks.
right.
Bye.
Bye.